Arsenal 2, Manchester United 3. A pitiful, woeful performance from the so-called champions. This Arteta guy, you give him the best squad in Europe and he has no clue how to manage it. We're supposed to be winning the quadruple and we're playing like this at home. This was a so-called fortress this season and we got battered at home. After 20 minutes, it was absolutely pathetic. I said to start Jesus in this game, I did, but this guy looked like he was 50 years old trying to keep up with that Man United defense. I never thought I would say it in my life, but I genuinely wanted Gyökeres to come on. Now, let me tell you what it is about this striker scenario, yeah? Now, let me know if you agree. Embarrassing, no? What did you think about the game today?
I mean, United was the better team, no doubt. Arsenal didn't deserve to win that game. 2 mistakes in the defense in a row, embarrassing. But I mean, we are Arsenal fans in the lows and the highs, and we are backing the team no matter what. We'll come back stronger, no matter what. United, as I said, deserve to win the game tonight, so congratulations to them. We'll go home and hopefully come better off next couple of weeks.
People say we have the best squad in Europe, but sometimes it seems like Arteta doesn't really know how to use it. Obviously, we had Jesus starting in the midweek, and he starts again on the weekend. Obviously, he's been back from injury for a long time, but he's still sort of getting back into it. And what do you think about the lack of a use of Kai Havertz?
I mean, yeah, Jesus had a phenomenal game against Inter, but Kai Havertz just came back from an injury, so I think it was the right choice to start Jesus off. And I mean, Victor Gyökeres came in pretty early in the second half, so I don't think Arteta could have made any better choice than that. But again, United was the better team tonight, so it is what it is.
But I think games like the one against Nottingham Forest have showed that even though we're 7 points clear, whatever, team can take points off of any team in this league.
Yeah, it really shows that even though it's Nottingham or United or City, you need to put out your best, and Arsenal didn't do that today. So yeah, that's a shame.
I agree. He's speaking fact. Arteta, I don't know what he's telling these guys on the training ground, but after the 20th minute, we are void of any intensity whatsoever. See, we started off so well. Same thing in the Liverpool game, started so well in the first half, but then we just drop off. In this game, it was the opposite. Obviously, we actually scored this game, thank God. But after that goal, we completely dropped off. Zubimendi, I don't know what this brother was doing, yeah, but this guy, he's too obsessed with passing around the back, bro. And teams in general are too obsessed with passing around the back, and I'm sick of it because there's absolutely no need for him to try to play it first time to Raya when he could easily take a touch and then pass it to Raya or go down the line to Jurriën Timber. Absolutely no need to play it first time, and that's what led to the first goal. That is what led to the first goal. After the first goal, we fell off big time. And I'm telling you now, that cannot run for the rest of the season. We're having talks of getting a potential quadruple, whatever. Guys need to slow down. We need to at least get one trophy in our cabinet first. Because if we play like this in the Champions League, in games where we can't bring back these results, because even though this is a loss, our first loss at home this season, we're still 4 points clear. We can still make a comeback. We can still bounce back next week. But in bigger competitions, cup competitions, we won't have the luxury to be able to bounce back. Our striking option, our attacking option, I'm telling you, it's not the stuff of champions. Except for Bukayo Saka, we have got the worst attack I've ever seen in my whole life, bro. We've got Trossard, Martinelli, Jesus, Gyökeres, and Havertz as our fucking options, and Madueke. But this guy, bro, he stinks, bro. He's a GM, bro. Like, he might as well not play football anymore. But lads, that's enough yapping from me. You've heard my voice enough on this channel. Let's get some ulterior opinions, the opinions of a couple fans. So let's go. Who am I here with?
Ricks.
Jake. Now, what do you guys make of the performance today?
I don't think it was too bad, but we made a mistake and they scored a wonder goal, so I can't complain too much, but I think we could have done better, 100%, in the final third, 100%.
It was all right. I don't think Jesus should have been there from the start, to be honest with you. I think Zubimendi cost us the goal as well, which mistakes happen. It's all right, but it's just an unlucky day, to be honest with you.
I'll own up. I was actually one of the people, after that performance against Inter, I thought that he should start. Never thought I'd want Gyökeres to be on the pitch.
Yeah.
After the way I've been seeing him playing this season, but I genuinely wanted Gyökeres on. What do you think of sort of this team? I've noticed that we don't have anyone to get us out of a rut. We don't have anyone that can be a big difference maker. Obviously Saka, we would look to him, but he hasn't been at his best this season. What do you make of that, and do you think that that will make us struggle to get over the line?
I mean, it doesn't help we keep changing the game plan, because you get Victor on and then Saka's got to cross it more, whereas when you have Jesus, it's more Saka or a full front three. Yeah. But when you bring Gyökeres on, you've got to cross it in, switch him to the left like he did today. He keeps switching, so it's not good for him because he'll keep changing his mind. He don't know what to do.
That is 0 wins in our last 3 league games. City are catching up to us. What do you guys think?
I think we've got a better squad than City right now because they've just got attackers. They've just got all attackers.
I agree with you, but like you said, we've got the better squad. But like you said, it's forcing us to change the game plan every time. Do you think that is throwing off the synergy that we're having in this team, which is in turn making us play worse?
Definitely, because like the first year we was good, like 4 years ago, there was a synergy between everyone. We was sick, and then it just happened injuries. When we keep adding in new players, keeps changing everything.
But do you think, how many trophies do you think we'll win this season, if any?
It's got to be minimum 1, that's the minimum. I expect 2. We've got to get the Prem, 100%. And we're doing well in the Champs, because in the Champions League it's a completely different game, isn't it? Like you see Martinelli balling out, everyone playing differently.
This guy, I don't know, he loses his Brazilian passport every time it's a Premier League game. When he hits that Champions League theme, he turns into prime R9, bro. I don't know what I'm seeing.
Everything that's left we'll take.
I like that mentality. All right, thank you, lads. All right, who am I here with?
Dorian.
My friend. What did you think of the game today?
Total lack of bravery. Just lack of bravery. We're at home and it's all slow. We're playing a team that's come back to sit back, and we're just not really trying to bring the game to them. When it does open up, we're still flapping about and we're making mistakes on sideways passes and we're letting them back into the game. Exactly. Like they weren't really doing much, and lucky, to be honest, we could have been out here in the first half. We made enough mistakes to be out of it in the first half. We get ourselves into a position, we get it back 2-2, we're asleep. Maybe I'm being harsh on Real, but I think he can save that shot. I'm sorry, I do.
I think he could have done better.
He could have done better with it. He could have got a bit closer to it. The second one, I'll give him a little bit of grace because he kind of almost got a touch to it. He almost got there. But yeah, I just think it was all just a bit too slow, a bit too pragmatic. And do you know what? Funny enough, they showed us what happens when you actually take shots from outside the box. Like, I don't know why we don't do that.
We are addicted to trying to walk the ball into the goal. That's what we do every single game, and I've noticed it. And even like you said, we let them back into the game, and that lack of risk taking is actually what got them in the game. Zubimendi, he doesn't really have a need to go back to Real, let alone first time. I think he had more than enough time to take a touch, but he wants to go first time. We're too addicted to looking pretty at the back and like you said, flapping about, doing nothing with the ball.
Do you know what? There's points in time, right, where they're literally backing off and we're still passing backwards. They're backing off, like you've got the ball rest and they're backing off away from you. Keep going with the ball, keep going forwards. Then we get ourselves to a point where we actually put Saka out on the left, Noni out on the right. So you've got the left footer and the right footer in the right spot. Big old striker, get some balls in the box, get some balls to the edge of the box, let him take a shot. We just need to be more dynamic in the play. Like, stop playing for the set pieces all of the time. I understand when, they're low blocking, we get the set piece to get the first goal, get us in the game. But once we've got the game and they now have to come out, that's the time to start playing. And I'm sure they must have a couple of routines or things that they're doing on the training ground, a little 1-2, a little something to get yourself up there. You've got to have a few combinations that you can use to go get yourself a goal.
I think we're just really laxy-daisy, especially when we get a first goal. Especially when we get the first goal in a game, we don't really look to finish teams off anymore. I said a couple weeks back that we look really good after we get our first goal from a set piece because teams will want to attack us. But like we saw in the Villa game, that usually comes in the second half when teams feel like they don't have their time to just sit back anymore. And this game, it was the first half, we scored the first goal, Man United still had time, they took their time, and we just didn't want to go for it anymore. We didn't want to take risks, we were too comfy being 1-0 up, and I think that cost us.
I think we pretty much wasted the first 20 minutes of the second half. We wasted that time because we didn't do anything or create anything in it. You right, my guy?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Who am I here with? What's your name, brother?
Marcel, man.
Marcel, what do you think of the game?
Oh, my
United,
days.
you're gonna love it, innit?
Of course.
United fan.
You played right into our you played right into our hands.
You said just what I'm saying.
You played right into our hands,
I have no
didn't
problems because you're the team that deserve to win.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
right?
wow.
If you don't play to win, you don't win football matches.
Yeah.
All week long, your fans, all of your people, all week long, were saying that this is what they want to come and do.
Yes.
Arteta didn't even need to do a team talk.
Yes.
He just had to show them the videos and say, boys, this is what they're saying.
Yes.
Yeah, but they didn't want to turn up. So do you know what? Credit to you boys. Yeah?
Do you know what?
Credit
you guys
to
could have
boys.
break down the banks of 4. This is how we do counter-attacking football. You had 2, what was it, 2 own goals that we basically got? 1 own goal and then 1 scruffy at the boat.
Do you know what? You taught Arsenal a lesson today. What actually happens if you take shots from outside the box? That's all that needs to happen sometimes.
The character from Dorgu, the character from Cunha.
You got Saka, you got Noni, like Gokares.
Yeah,
come on, you tell me these boys can't shoot from outside the box? Come on.
Saka and Jokeres don't look like they're working well together.
Do you know what I've noticed about this team? We say we have the best squad in Europe, all that, But I think because we change things on the pitch so often, it just throws off the chemistry of the team that's actually on the pitch. Because we have Jesus starting, then Gyökeres comes on. Sometimes, eventually, when yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
Gyökeres personally.
You know,
rubbish.
Not to say that Martinez is a poor player, because he's not. That's what they called him the butcher for a reason, right? But the fact is, the height advantage there. He can lean in, he can win balls over the top of him. He could have done something. He could have held it up for even the wide players. I feel like when Gyökeres is on the pitch, even though he's not scoring and that's what he's there to do, he does distract opposition defenders enough to make space for the wide players. And I think we could have capitalised on that today if we'd used that. But
I think
got bullied by Martin. Drag back
Absolutely.
ball. He creates the foul in the box. He's on the wrong side of the short player. The short player drags it past him. See you later. I'll have the cup of tea over there. It's too much. We were just too good. Our style of football was better. You lot tried to play the front foot football above the halfway line. You didn't play it to your best level. But our compact football, transitional football, you played it to a different level for you guys. And Arteta said it in the interview. We're the best at that. We're one of the best in the world at that. And we do it at a certain level. We're just going to punish you. So, you know.
But then we should have known that, and we should have prepared a lot better.
My parting words, Aston Villa to win the league.
Yeah, you're
yeah, he's lost it. He's lost the plot.
tweaking.
This guy, bro, they still need to get Champions League football.
Yeah.
He's getting too cocky.
Well, do you know what? They're in a good position to do it, and I actually think they will. One of my friends was laughing at me when I said they will easily finish above Chelsea. And one of my friends laughed at me, but I'm saying, listen, like, now they got rid of Amorim and his confusion, they're back to playing the football that they always knew they could play. So they'll push on now. Because at the end of the day, Cunha, that's a deadly player. Mbeumo, deadly player.
I've always said Cunha, even though he doesn't get goals, all that, I think he's a class player. And that's the thing with Arsenal. I feel like even though we have so many players off the bench and all that, we don't have no world beaters. We ain't got no one that will come on and change the game.
Don't look after the ball in important moments. Like, you get the game back to 2-2, probably didn't deserve to. Look after the ball. Like, calm it down and then go and find the third. Like, that's the point, when you go direct and you go and try and do something. But no, we're lapsadaisy. And do you know what? Sometimes the time that gives me the most worry is when we score a goal, because I know we just kind of switch off and we get all lapsadaisy, and then you can start to see the cracks. Like, we're supposed to have like quite a united squad. I'll wrap it up, but we're supposed to have quite a united squad, and you can start to see the cracks now. They're arguing with each other. So I think it's time, not for crisis talks, but I think they need to really sit down and be like, boys, we are on the verge of throwing this away. Ellen Road is not a fun place to go. It's not a fun place to go. So we need to be focused and we need to regroup. Now, the game in the Champions League, I don't want to see half of these, man. Play the kids.
Play everyone.
Play the kids, yeah? And let them, man, go regroup. In fact, they all go and have a team meeting and get their head straight and let the kids go out and show them how it's done. Let them run.
Come in, brother. Come in. What do you think? What's your name, brother?
My name's Shafi.
Shafi. Where you from?
I'm from Bristol.
Bristol, nah.
Yeah.
You came from Bristol for this?
From Bristol for
I'm
this.
sorry,
Long
brother.
journey for that.
Let me tell you something. It's gutless. They don't want to take the shackles off. They're scared. Arteta, I'm telling you what he's taken the risk out of the players. Eze doesn't look like the same player he looks like at Crystal Palace. He's coached it out of them. They're too scared.
Why is he not starting from the bench? Why is he not
Odegaard, what's he doing? He's getting the ball, passing it backwards. The centre-back shouldn't have the ball more than the attackers. It don't make no sense.
The press, I can't think of much else. That's all
You
Odegaard
cannot
does.
have
is leads the press.
70% possession and do... Can you swear on this?
Yeah, go on.
You can't have 70% and do fuck all. You cannot have 70% of the ball and pass it back, give it to the goalkeeper sideways. Listen, fair shout to United. They took risk and they were shooting from distance and they were scoring. We scored two of the worst goals I've ever seen. Two of the worst goals I've ever seen. That's all we're hoping for. All we're hoping for is corners. That's what set pieces and corners. That's all we're hoping for.
I said it to him. We're addicted to have we just want to walk the ball into the net.
That's it.
We take no risks.
No one wants to take the risk. You got Jesus. Jesus has come back from a year and his touch was awful. We're passing it to Saka. He's getting doubled up on. He don't know what to do. Madueke comes on. At least he's direct. Okay,
At least he had some runs.
At least he was
some
direct.
runs down there, but it just weren't happening.
I don't think it's good enough, lads. I'm gonna be honest.
I
think Arteta. I don't know what he's telling these men on the pit on the training ground. I don't know. Odegaard. I've been saying it for a while. This guy is the master of looking busy. He does nothing when he's on the pitch.
He just runs around like a headless chicken. That's what he does.
Does a couple shoulder drops past his back. There were so many times where he could have played a pass that broke the lines or got the ball forward, and he just doesn't.
I was watching the game and there's spaces to exploit, and we ain't exploiting them. We're just passing it back. Everyone's just scared. I can't get my head around it. I don't know why we're playing like this. It's every time, and not even just this game. The games before, they're lucky. Apart from tonight, the other game like Crystal Palace winning 1-0 is lucky. Let's be honest. You look at Liverpool last season when they had big games, they were smashing teams. Man City, they have big games. They were smashing teams. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
Nah.
We're too scared. We're too scared.
People
Gutless.
call me crazy, but I said that if we win the league, we will be one of the worst champions ever. Do you
Listen,
agree?
I love
That's
my
a fair
team.
shout.
innit? Listen, I love Arsenal. Innit? I love my team. I don't like talking negative about them. I don't want to talk bad about them. Innit? That's not the kind of person, the kind of fan I am. I come in with optimism. But when I come traveling 10 hours to watch this shit, how do you expect me to feel? I got to drive home with a dodgy driver, cold as shit.
Brother. Last
Thank
question.
It's not all lost. It's not all lost though, right?
Last.
People keep saying we're the best team in Europe. That ain't the best team in Europe. I'm telling you that ain't the best team in
Did not
Europe.
look like. Last question. We've got 0 wins in our last 3 league games. Now, City on our tails. They've just signed Mark Gahey. Do you think that this could be the turning point in the season where the so-called bottle jobs, like people like to call us, do it again?
We keep playing like that, we're bottling it. We keep playing like that, we're bottling it. You can't just rely on corners and set pieces, innit? You got to play direct. You got to cut through your lines. You got to make an impact. You got to come off the bench. You got to start. You got to make an impact. And these players don't want to make an impact. You got Saliba touching the ball more than the midfielders. Do you know what I mean? The only player on the team that has heart is Rice. That's it.
I mean, for me, I'm looking at it and I'm saying there's still plenty of mistakes in City. There's still plenty of mistakes in Villa.
I agree.
And all the other lot. There's
But
still
we're not
mistakes.
exploiting. We're not
But
taking advantage.
That's what I'm coming
We're not
on to
taking
now,
advantage.
right? So I said, my friend Clock and Curtis just went that way, but I was saying to him a few weeks back that by the time you get to the Etihad, you need to have at least 6 points over
That's
them.
it, yeah.
Right? And if you haven't got 6 points over them, you're leaving yourself in a difficult position.
Hey guys, sorry, I'm coming all over from Almaty, so the next game is going to be against Kairat Almaty, and I hope that the embarrassment will be continuing. So,
Oh, are you supporting the other team?
yes, United and Kairat Almaty, go guys!
Good luck. Nice meeting you. Good luck.
Nice
Good luck.
meeting you, man.
Nice meeting you, bro.
Cool,
Take
brother.
care. Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah,
we ain't
that's-
gone yet. We've still got the 4 points there, right? And I think there's still mistakes in other sides. So the boys, this is to you guys now, boys. Like our Arsenal, the fans, we want this. You now need to question how much you want this. Do you want to let this slip? Do you want to capitalise on the position?
Just say this, Arteta can't manage the pressure, Arteta out. This is another mediocre nearly season. Hi Dorian.
You right, mate?
Sorry to be negative. Felt in October I was worried and I think we're seeing all the signs today. Cheers. Cheers. Sorry Dorian.
No, you're all good. Like he's got a point. Though,
He
innit?
does have a
like, You know,
point.
Arteta is this is the year you've got to do something. You've got to do it this year. Like I've backed you. I've had people laugh at me for backing you, but this is the year we need to show it. So I think again we can want it as much as we want. How much do they want it? How much does he want it? So him and the coaching staff need to sit down and have a long chat and work out how we're gonna turn this around because we can. We know the ability's there. We know we can turn it around, but it's up to them. We'll bring the noise. You bring the energy. We can do this.
I agree. Top facts from the top man.
Come
Thank
on,
you very
bro.
much, brother.
Pleasure.
Get on
Take
safe,
care.
brother.
You
Take care,
too,
man.
bro.
Who am I here with?
Lewis,
Lewis, my friend. What did you think of the game today?
I'm a bit disappointed because we lost to Man United, but I think we played pretty well, but we lacked a bit of defense and stuff like that.
What do you think of the fact that this Arsenal team, we seem to start out really well in games, but we seem to peter out after the 20th, 30th minute, and especially in the second half, we've looked lackluster in a lot of games.
Yeah, that we just have to improve in that. We have to stay consistent the whole 90 minutes and be a good team for the 90 minutes, and then we'll win the Champions League, the Premier League, and the FA Cup.
Question, brother. How many trophies, if any, do you think we'll win this season?
I think the Champions League and the Premier League, so 2. Go on, Arsenal.
He's been exposed.
Come from Chile.
From Chile?
From Chile, yeah.
Alexis Sanchez.
Alexis Sanchez, baby, everything.
That's my favorite Arsenal player ever.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. It was amazing. You know, from 2016. Yeah, right.
Do you think that performance today, we would have loved a player like Alexis Sanchez, a player that could make the difference when we needed someone to actually step up and be there?
Yeah. We need a player that breaks everything. Always do it the same thing. Like Bukayo Saka is a very good player, so good, but always go and back. We need a player that makes the things different. Sometimes it's Trossard, for example, but today it was that good the performance. So yeah, Alexis Sanchez with this team it will be so different because this team is so good, but with Sanchez it will be.
Last question, brother.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll get over the line this season? Do you think we will finally bring home that Premier League trophy?
Yeah, because I see every weekend a very good team. Today it was okay, just one game, but the next one I'm sure we're gonna get it. Finally, this is the year for sure. But we have to change some things. For example, the play that we played today, because the next games, the final games, it were more anxious, every player. So for example, for me, my opinion today, our mistake, it was the so anxious. All the guys, all the first half, mistakes of us, the first goal, anxious, some touches from the players are anxious. Always do it one more than that they should.
I know I said that was the last question, but I have one more. You said, anxious and nerves and stuff like that. Obviously, we've been labelled bottle jobs throughout the past couple of seasons. Do you think we're starting to see that sort of bottle job sort of behaviour starting to creep into the team?
No, I don't think so. It's different. It's the anxious. It comes because they want to go for it. They are hungry to win it. It's not nervous like maybe we can say it like seasons before. No, this is a different one. Like they want to eat the other team, and that's why they go so fast, don't think. So they have to be more calm, and the things will be good.
But you say we look like we want to eat the other team, but after the 20th minute, after our first goal, I didn't see that. I saw us being, honestly, to get played like that at home against a team that the new manager bars, they just beat their biggest rivals. I agree, the Man United look better, but to play like that at home, especially beginning of the second half, I think it's quite pitiful.
About the anxious in the other team, I see it in the details. In my opinion, for example, when we want to go out from the back, so fast. You have to take the ball. For example, Subimendi is the leader there. He managed all of the play in the back. So if he's not with the calm, and other players are not doing well, the first touch is not good like today, and stuff like that.
Thank you, brother. Okay, appreciate your time. Get home safe. Who am I here with?
Peter.
Now, my friend Peter. I can hear from your accent. You flew in from the US. Yeah. What do you think of that performance?
So I can't figure our team out. There's a lot of people that, again, back in the States, and I watch a lot of YouTube stuff, over here. We give games away. So at the first, I wasn't really concerned about the set piece thing. I know people made it out to be a gag, but now I'm kind of concerned by our style of play. I don't know what it is, but like today, when we scored the first one, a little deflection, own goal, whatever, but I really thought we were playing well. And then right after that, I believe Zubimendi mistake, we just looked flat, but the issue is we're playing a United team that no longer plays a 3-back. My perspective from how they started the game, they wanted to play for a point. But after that 1-1,
they sniffed it a little bit. Yeah.
And we were getting torched. But the issue is, I hate to say this, but I think it's a tactical issue now. When we attack at least today, it looked like a 3-5-2, and we were putting a lot of pressure. But my issue is why we only play side to side. 100%. I can't stand the side to side.
I think the whole side to side thing, I think it derives from the players now. We know there's so much at stake. People are talking about this has to be the season we win, or we can win multiple trophies. So I think because of that, and I think everything included, I think there's the biggest takeaway I've seen recently, just the lack of risks. Nobody wants to take the risk. No one wants to grab the game by the balls. And when we're down and out, when we're not playing well, there's no one to step up. Obviously, Rice, he always plays well, right? But we need someone that's attacking to do that. Where's Ødegaard when we really need him? Where's Saka? Obviously, he's not been at his best this season, but where's he when we really need him? Jesus was poor. Trossard was poor. We have no real world beaters to come off the bench, or even in our starting 11 in the attack, to really change a game on their own.
So when I saw the lineup, I understand him dropping Gyökeres. I thought that would put a little fire under him. Hincapié had a good 20 minutes. We really miss Calafiori. You see, with his ability to invert, his ability to go forward, we miss the Calafiori aspect, but that shouldn't take away from us. My thing is, you ever see a shoot? Besides Saka's one in the second half that got saved in the 80-something minute, or when Rice had one and it skied over, we don't shoot.
We're addicted to trying to walk the ball into the net. We don't take no risks, and that's what I mean. There's no risks because we know what's at stake. It's almost like we're scared to lose the ball. And I don't know what it is. And because of that, us going back, us dilly-dallying at the back, that cost us the first goal. And I think teams in the past that have won competitions, that have won the league, won the Champions League, I think they have something that we don't. I can't quite put my finger on it. Maybe it is the whole risk thing. But as much as I hate to say it as an Arsenal fan, and I would love for us to win the league, but we just don't have that X factor that we would probably need to get over the line.
So you asked before the guy you were interviewing, do you think we're going to bottle it? I think we'll win one of the two between the Champions League and the league. We look better in Champions League. Because you're telling me we go away to Inter, win 3-1. Last week we go to Nottingham, we can't score, and then we gave up 3 to United. But now look at United. But as soon as Cunha was getting subbed on, I looked around and I was like,
that's what I mean when I say other teams, Man City, even Man United, they're not in the title race, but they've got players to bring off the bench. Who do we have to bring off the bench? Martinelli, this guy. Who gave this guy the Brazilian passport? Because Martinelli is not Brazilian.
I really thought Martinelli was going to play today. Like he was going to come on as a sub. It seemed like an Arteta kind of move. Madueke coming on though, at least he drove and he attacked. Did create, and I was happy with that. Trossard had a good 25 minutes. And then they kind of negated him. Eze's lacking confidence. You could see that. And it hurts that he's lacking confidence because we need someone with his creativity when Odegaard has an off game. Odegaard, man, I'm going to be honest, I defend him a lot. But besides maybe winning the ball twice and then in the first 15 when he diced one, like he switched the field very nicely. This is why the bottle talk starts. And it's tough from our perspective, we always try to think positive. But in big moments, keep coming short. And today was, in my opinion, we needed to win.
I was having guys say, oh, we don't need to win, we just need to draw. This is what's wrong with the club. We've got guys like that infesting, excusing these type of performances when it's clearly not good enough.
You play to win.
Of course.
You always play to win, but coming off of last week's result,
you needed a bounce back.
You had to win today. Are we ever going to see Eze and Odegaard play together again?
No. With the way it's looking, I think, I completely agree with everything you're saying. We need to let loose. But I'm going to be honest, the way it's looking, I think that the pressure's just going to keep piling on Arteta. And I think he's going to, if anything, I think he's going to go backwards. I think he's going to get even more passive. Look, I might be wrong because I was saying the same thing after the City game when we drew 1-1 beginning of the season. And then we went and beat Newcastle. It was a really good performance. We went at them in that game. So I could be wrong, but that was beginning of the season. Now we're getting to crunch time. It's February. Every competition, we're getting to the final stages. So many games within the week. I think the pressure's gonna hit him harder as time goes on.
Yeah. It just seems like they don't mesh. I don't know what it is, but I just think we have too many players that do the same thing. And I feel like that's the manager's job to fix that and sort that out. And they're like, that's unfair criticism. Players have to own up to it, but at some point you have to look at the manager and say, how can I make my guys better?
I think our conversation has been leading to a question I've been asking today. Yeah. We have the so-called best team in Europe, so much depth, whatever. But like I said, a lot of them are one-dimensional, and a lot of them, because they're so one-dimensional, they can't do multiple things. We have to change the team a lot of subs. Do you think that because we have to make so many subs within a game, every single game, do you think that's throwing off their chemistry that is on the pitch?
I'll tell you one thing, that 4-man sub today, did that help us in a more positive way?
I personally don't think so.
No, because at that point was it 1-1? He looked like a genius when we scored 2-2. We had the energy. We can't rely on every game having 4 or 5 subs. We still don't know. If you ask 5 different people, everyone will tell you a different 11.
Because we've got too many players.
Yes, and that's the issue. We have great squad depth, but now it's the selection issue. How do you fit the best 11? Definitely a step in the wrong direction.
I think step in the wrong direction, a big turning point as well. I think your friends are coming back, so we might have to wrap it up. It's been a pleasure, brother.
Appreciate it, my man.
When are you going back to New York?
Wednesday.
Yeah. Safe flights, man. The line's pretty bad. Hey, that's it. The first video showing my face. Let's keep walking, bro. Man needs to go yard, fam. I'm cold. It's cold. I'm upset. Shit performance, bro. And I'm telling you, if we play like this again, I'm going to blow up this stadium, fam. I'm telling you this now. I'm sick of this shit. Arteta, he's a terrorist, fam. Hey, be nice, bro. I'm showing my face now. I love you guys all. Like the video. If you dislike this video, give it a thumbs up anyway. I don't care. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and peace.